possible to ensure that the 1 million votes in Ashanti region is actually achieved. They are not targeting acquiring new seats, but ensuring that candidates are placed so that they can increase the votes for the president in Ashanti region. In that case, then it becomes very essential that the votes in Central region is actually maintained. They maintain their seats and also ensure that they can use that. They can still lean on the support from Central region to hook on to the Flagstaff House.
This would be tricky if you ask some other political watchers having to decide on the venue to launch a campaign. But you seem to have outlined quite some positive reasons why the NDC would want to launch in the Central region. But then what would you say to people in the Eastern region and maybe the Bonoaf region who are saying that they also seem to be swing regions, or the Western region maybe? Why would they not also be given equal attention in terms of a launch or a major political activity like a campaign launch?
Oh, absolutely. When we talk about the Central region, it does hold significance for the NDC at this point. We are talking about other regions, yes. When you are looking at the Eastern region, the president is doing every effort that he can. Remember, Mama at this point knows very well that if they are using economic argument, that the economic situation in the country is not that, it's not turning to the favor of the NDC. However, Mama is running on provision of capital infrastructure. Cape become very vital because we're giving them an ultramodern stadium, which become a point for them to project and use as the basis of showing all the projects that have been done by the NDC. And because, as I indicated earlier on, they are trying to build on the fancy support. If they are in the Central region and they are building on the fancy support, definitely the Western region become part of it. And it is not that the NDC is not paying attention to the other region. Brahaf, of course, we know the wife is from Brahaf. So if we want to play that kind of politics, then definitely we want to say that he has some sort of solidarity. But the Central region becomes very essential because should the Fantis withdraw their support, remember he promised to continue with what the ex-president started, and he's done that. And I think this is the time to actually solidify by showing to people, this is what I promised, this is what I've done, and that is why I need your vote.
Okay. And my final question to you would be, the president will be joining them in a bit, and then also they're going to then officially launch their campaign. If you are to advise the NDC now, what would you recommend to be their top priority? Or what should be their key message in terms of priority?
Key message, at this point, we know the economic argument will not work for them. They have to continue hammering on the projects that have been done. And also make it known that when those projects have been put in place, that the economic fortune will gradually put in place. That when you have a good infrastructure, it becomes a basis for building on your economic fortunes, the economic situation in the country. And I believe that if the NDC is so able to project, because a lot of money was put into capital projects, that is why money could not get down to the pocket of people. People will realize that, yes, if that has been done, maybe if we give them another 10, that we could begin seeing that fortune in our pocket.
And there are those who say, infrastructure, yes, but some time back, NDC made an argument when NPP was in power and asked questions like, na kwano niebe chuchare, na sukudane niebe chuchare. So stuff like that. If they are to, campaign on these grounds, what is the likelihood that it would go down well with Ghanaians?
Oh, when it comes to political rhetoric, once you find yourself in a position, people make all kind of rhetoric. It depends on how well you message and sell your message to the people. Yes, you are not definitely going to consume roads or infrastructure for school buildings. But then we need that. That is very critical for development of any country, and therefore that is made known.
Right.
There might be backlash, but I believe that the authenticity of the message will be what will at least give the president the basis to argue that it is not that I'm not performing. I'm performing, but I'm focusing on a different sector that will immediately not put money into your pocket, but set the basis for putting money into your pocket.
Okay. All right, we are grateful for your time, Dr. Edward Brenya. Thank you very much for your insight into this particular issue with regard to the NDC's campaign launch in the Cape Coast capital, in the central regional capital of Cape Coast, and he's given us some cogent positions there.